Absolutely anyone can meditate, and it's a gift that's been given to us to achieve the higher state of awareness, mindfulness, calmness. And the meditation prevents anxiety, depression, and heals from multiple illness. And here I'm going to share how to meditate correctly. My name is Paula Rubis. I'm CEO of Neosutras, and let's begin. What is meditation? Meditation is the tool that is helping us to alleviate the tension and the extensive amount of thoughts that is running through our mind. If you will be aware of how many thoughts you think during the day, it's going to be probably thousands or even more. Meditation is the way for us to connect with our higher self, is the way for us to balance ourselves, to center, and to calm down the noise that we are experiencing from the outside world and our personal emotions, thoughts, feelings. A lot of people who are taking an anxiety medication or some medication, antidepressant, I would say try meditation first, because when I had times when I couldn't sleep, meditation helped me better than any other medication. And here I'm going to explain how the meditation works. We have 3 channels. Masculine channel is a right channel, the middle channel is the balance, and the left channel is representing female energy channel, so is a lunar channel. And so when we are going through our day, we subconsciously getting mixed up with all these energies, and some energy may dominate, and we can experience different discomfort. For instance, if the masculine energy is dominating, you may feel rageful, aggressive. If it's feminine, it can be frustration, it can be sensitivity, etc., etc. So the meditation is bringing us to balance, to this neutral balance channel, when we're capable on receiving clarity, receiving calmness. And if I would bring the association, if you imagine the storm and the water is just moving around, you cannot see anything on the bottom. But as soon as the storm comes down and the water clears up, you can see everything clearly. So meditation is the tool that helps us to clarify our energies and to help ourselves to receive the messages and to receive the understanding where we should go next. So when you are doing meditation, you will see the significant change in your subconscious, in the conscious behaviors. I would recommend to do meditation in any time when you feel frustrated, when you feel like you start hitting the ground or you start hitting the wall. Personally, I love to meditate before I go into sleep to calm down the noise that I gathered through the day, social media impressions, TV, and life. So when we're going to bed, imagine all this residues of our impressions gonna run in the back of our mind. So meditation clears it up. It clears up your space and it clears up your energy. This is what I also wanted to mention, that our aura comes first, the physical body comes second. And when we're meditating, we are empowering our aura. It becomes bigger, so it starts radiating many meters outside of our physical body. And stronger your aura is, less illnesses and less discomfort you will experience during life. You will have a very strong, powerful energy. So now I will tell you the technique for a meditation and also explain why it is so important to have your lotus position to meditate as deep as possible. Because, as I mentioned before, we have these channels on the right and left side. And for us to calm down the noise, we are crossing our legs. And so what happens on the energetic level, we are locking those channels and we're centering our energy in the middle. That's why when you have your lotus, you may achieve the most profound meditative state. But if you're not there yet, that is okay. It doesn't mean you don't have to meditate at all. Absolutely not. So if you are experienced yogi or practitioner and you can lock your legs this way, please do so. If not, just simply sit in any comfortable position when your spine is straight. This is an important point in meditation, because if you sit in this way or this way, you are again blocking the energy that is flowing through the core, through the spinal core. That's why it's important to keep the back in a neutral, straight position when the tailbone is pointing down and the crown of the head is pointing up. And you just imagine that you're elongating through your back the whole time. So try to keep that position, and if you need to adjust to place the pillow or maybe to sit on something high so your knees are not overwhelmed, please do so. I'm going to sit into the lotus position right now, and I will explain how to get into this meditative state. So the target of meditation is to calm down your thought process, as simple as that. Meaning, if any thought it comes in your conscious awareness, you gotta keep focusing on emptiness, basically on not to think, which is really not easy. So when I start my meditation, I first do pranayama, breath work, that is helping me to come down and to balance the right and left channels. This pranayama is very simple but very effective. And you do this by using your big finger and closing one nostril. You inhaling nice and slow, and then you closing another nostril and you exhaling nice and slow. This breathing is different from our daily breathing. So you want to inhale very seamlessly and quietly, as you would pull the air gently up. And then you exhaling also very slowly till the end, till you don't have no air in your stomach. And then you inhaling again. With each time you're doing this, you're gonna notice that you can inhale longer and you can exhale longer, and that is a very good sign. So you breathe in this way for a good few minutes, and you're going to start feeling how your body and how your mind is getting into very peaceful and very relaxed state. So I will demonstrate one more time how to do this pranayama. We're gonna do inhale through the right nostril. Closing the nostril, exhale through the left nostril. And again. So when you do this pranayama, your eyes gotta remain either closed or slightly open. Slightly open to be aware of your surrounding, but still keep focusing within yourself. Still keep focusing on your breathing. When you will be done with this breath work, you're going to start feeling very centered, and you're going to be ready to transition to your meditation. Another thing I want to say, that this pranayama is using left hand for the female, and it is totally opposite for the male. So we're gonna close first right nostril, inhale with the left, and we're gonna close left nostril and exhale with the right. This is for the men, and the left arm is for the women. After you finish your breath work, we're gonna move to actual meditation. So the position is remaining the same, the fingers crossed, and these two fingers just lying next to each other this way, elbows relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And there is two options that I want to offer you. Let's see which one works better for you. When you are using your tongue and you're rolling it and you're putting it right on the top, or you just simply relaxing your tongue and relaxing your jaw but keeping the mouth closed. For me personally, I feel way more expansion and I feel more powerful meditative states when I just relax in my tongue. But try also to put your tongue on top and see how does it work for you. Then we're gonna close our eyes. Just make an exhale and Now focus your attention in the center of your forehead, where we have our third eye center. You gotta do this with the eyes closed, and eyes should be fully relaxed. It means you are not pressuring your eyeballs to focus here. You're relaxing your eyes fully, but with some other intention, you are bringing your attention right here in your third eye. It may take for you some time to find how to look here without using your eyeballs, but trust me, it will come to you. So all attention of your being is gotta be focused here, right here in the center of your eye. So what happens when we're focusing right here is we are elevating the attention from the lower centers to the higher centers. Our lower centers, our first three chakras, is responsible for the earth being and the very primal instincts and fears and anxiety and worries and fire and action. So we want to elevate our state of being upper than the heart. So the heart, the throat, third eye center is the center of awareness, is the center of knowing, is the center of intuition. So you are literally lifting your attention up here. And when you operate in this conscious level, you are going to illuminate all those earthy, heavy states, heavy emotions. And that's why in the beginning of the video, I was talking about anxiety, fearful states, being scared, jealousy, all these emotions that are really creating a toxic being. So by doing meditation, you're gonna learn how to actually live using these highly vibrational states and energy. That is another incredible way to elevate your consciousness in your being to the next level. Focusing on that third eye center, and if you are noticing any thought process, and you will notice a lot of thoughts gonna start penetrating all of a sudden, and you will think, why am I thinking about groceries? Why am I thinking about other tools or kids picking up from the school? Or something will pop up from 10 years ago. This is how you start being aware of the junk that your mind collects. And it's totally okay, but the target is again, over and over, to come back to this empty awareness, focusing just on this space, in a space of your third eye center. That's all you gotta do. Again, the thought comes, you're bringing yourself back to that awareness. Another one comes, you do exactly the same. And after some time, you're gonna start noticing that it becomes easier. And in one moment, you're going to realize that you have no thoughts, and you're going to start to experience the bliss of meditation, which is absolutely indescribable in the human words. Practice this on a daily basis, and you will start to open up another type of being for yourself. Another thing that I would love to mention, please do not have any expectations about meditation. And one day you may feel you achieved such a profound results. Do not expect the same thing on the other day, because meditation as a process is not a result-oriented task. So focus on the process of your meditation. Just focus on learning how to navigate your mind. Main purpose of meditation is to learn how to be the master of your mind and not vice versa. This way you will be the master of your life, because the mind no longer going to dictate you what to feel, what to think, and what to do. And you will be able to focus on the things, or just simply focus on yourself in the moments when you need to have that moment. Because oftenly our mind just takes over and we are not even aware of it. That's what meditation is for. And if you have any questions, please ask them under this video. I will be happy to clarify whatever is not clear from what I just explained. But I wish you to have this beautiful exploration of yourself, because that is a phenomenal tool that is available to us for this self-growth and self-liberation. And I'm excited for your journey. My name is Paula Rubis. I'm CEO of Neosutras. Please like this video, also share it with those who will benefit from this knowledge. I do have a lot of links under this video if you want to check my wellness work. There is books and courses for your well-being. And that's it. It's a conclusion of this episode. Thank you so much for being with me, and I will see you in next episode. Namaste.